So Doc, profits have been pretty good over here at the dice game, my dude.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Do you have any complaints about it? Issues? Nothing? No?
I've had fun. You know,
All right.
making
so
you rich.
That's what. I guess that's what's counting, right? You gotta have fun, bro. Right?
Yeah.
It's all about having fun in life.
Exactly. I do have a complaint though.
What?
Is this the customer service desk?
Yeah, it depends for what. Yeah, we have several businesses here. What are you trying to complain about?
Well, I may have purchased a rather expensive equestrian vehicle yesterday.
Yeah. You're a cool kid.
Yeah.
They say donkey boats, right? Hashtag.
I was super excited. You know,
Yeah.
I've been rolling. They've been hating.
Mhm. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've already had a breakdown.
You had what?
Yeah.
In a day?
Yeah.
You kidding me now?
It actually wasn't my fault.
How can you have a breakdown in a day? You should have no driver's license, man.
Well, you tell me.
Oh. Oh, you have a leaking radiator here?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a problem. I mean, you know how it is,
what
luxury.
sort of second-hand trash have you sold me here, man?
Dude, don't you know if you buy a luxury car, you have to drive it in slowly? Like a classical Mulatti Veyron, you have to drive it at least for 3,000 miles until you can hit the throttle. If you do beforehand, I mean, obviously leaking radiators, all kinds of problems might appear. I mean, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But, you know, fear not.
Yeah.
The repair service is here. I brought my tool, and we're gonna get rid of that. Let me enter the electronic controls of the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks complicated. Thank God
Yeah.
you have a service plan, as you are a whale at the casino, right?
Do I have a service plan?
Oh, yes, you do.
Is it free?
It is free.
Well, okay. Now thank you. Now I'm feeling a little bit better.
There we go.
Let me
Everything
test
for my
drive this
whale.
sucker. Oh.
Yeah.
That's feeling good. That's feeling good,
Yes.
dog. It's purring like a kitten, my dude.
So, you know, obviously I was watching your purchase last time,
Yeah.
and I loved your enthusiasm and just buying it and not actually knowing why it's good.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna, you know, enlighten you about that. So
Okay.
hop
Yeah.
out of the boat and click on the donkey directly.
Okay.
Now press E.
Oh. Yes.
Now it all makes sense.
It's got an
Yeah?
inventory.
All right.
Dude.
Yes,
Okay. It's just gotten a lot better.
exactly.
I
One of
regret my decision a little bit less.
Dude, you said you regretted it, right, in the video. I was deeply hurt. No, all good. Okay, it's fixed.
Yeah.
Let me get my car. Guys, why are we here together, you ask yourself? You know?
You mean other
I
than
so far-
repairing the damaged donkey boat? Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, and ripping off your hard-earned diamonds with my shops.
Yeah.
We have a project, and we've been thinking about this for a long time. It's been coming for a while,
Mhm.
and yeah, let's see what are we gonna pick. I'm gonna ride my Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So, you know, aside of sharing your diamonds, we have one more thing in common, brother.
Yes.
Right? A common enemy, so to speak.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Very common.
I mean, yes, very common.
Mm.
The Convex boys, right? The Concorp, how they call themselves these days.
I believe, Doc.
I call them
the correct
conboy.
terminology is the con butts.
Oh, you're going that far? Demonetized.
I went there.
Demonetized. You went there. Okay, you're a man of you know.
You know?
That's good. So yeah, you know, they undercut Ren's tree.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Quite
They
literally.
Yeah, they viciously,
Mhm.
I must say viciously attacked my business idea with beacon services.
Yep.
I literally,
Unacceptable
yeah, it's
behavior.
borderline griefing, like literally putting a beacon there that is always on. It's borderline griefing.
Doc, it
my word.
made me sick to my stomach, dude.
Yeah, me too, man. I had to take a break of playing for 3 days because I really didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Like, my friends told me, "Yo, what's up with you? You look so pale." Like, for real.
I was even
Okay.
worried about you, man. I was like, Doc
Yeah.
is not himself. What's happened?
No. Yeah. So to make it long story short, the convex are the most evil. Oh, you keep on riding.
Yeah.
I may have made a lethal mistake. No, I didn't. I was able to get in the boat while standing. It
Nice.
works. Okay, and anyway,
I just see
they
this
are the
little
most-
llama head floating.
they are the most evil thing that ever happened in Minecraft. They are worse than Notch selling Minecraft to Mojang. They are worse than Herobrine. They are
Dun, dun,
literally,
dun.
yeah. Yeah, and you know, there's two ways to react to that. Either you get intimidated, right, or you strike back,
Okay.
right?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So, you know, more simple people would refer to violence.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They would maybe hire an assassin or open up an assassin shop, stuff like that. That is more for the crude folk, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
We are smart.
That's right.
We are classy, and
Yeah.
what makes the world go tick?
We're
You know
also
that?
ridiculously handsome, Doc. Let's just
Yeah.
gotta add that in for the
We don't
ladies,
have-
you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ladies, look at us.
Yeah. Get in line, ladies.
So the point is, what did I want to say? Yeah, what makes the world go tick? You know that?
I know. Cash money. Bling blings.
Cash money, bling bling, baby.
Yeah.
So where is the big money, guys?
Well, Wall Street, I would say.
Oh, so there we go. We say it now officially.
Okay.
ReNDoG and Dog
Yeah.
form a new company. It's called ReNDoG. Right?
Very original.
Very original. Now, maybe we came up with a better name. And we're going to be the owner of the first and only official Hermitcraft stock exchange.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's a genius idea, guys.
It
Doc
is
came
more
to me
than
with this
genius.
idea a couple days ago. He was like, Ren, I have an idea. I was like, Doc, I'm busy. He was like, Ren, this is really good. I was like, Doc, okay. And
Yes.
we're going to be opening up a stock
Now say this in my
exchange on
accent.
the server.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Can you do my accent? Can you say that in my accent?
okay. Ren, I have an idea.
Bra, that's good. That's what they say in South Africa, right? Bra, that's good.
Wow.
No,
You
okay,
suck,
sorry.
dude.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're building this stock exchange, right?
Yeah. And the idea here
And-
that Doc had, right, is that we got a lot of companies on this server, right?
Oh,
There's a
many.
lot. The shopping district is kicking off, you know. Lots of trade is being done. Now, there's some small
Yeah.
companies, there's some whale companies.
oh
And
yeah.
what we're going to be doing is taking the top 10 businesses on the Hermitcraft server and listing them on Hermit Street.
Yes. So
Okay.
some people might say, "Oh, that's unfair." You know, you
Yeah.
leave some of the companies out. That's right. It is unfair in a way, but you got to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which companies, you know, form the Dow Jones index and all those things?
Yeah. You don't have,
Only-
you know, Little Joe's coffee shop on the NASDAQ.
No, heck no. So only the big guns, right? And that doesn't mean, you know, you gotta have a big channel or big subscriber numbers or what. But if you do big business,
Mm-hmm.
you're in. So it's open for everyone. So we kind of made a rough estimate which companies are the leading companies
Yep.
and the most profitable ones, and we're gonna put them in. If you guys disagree with our selection, you can let us know,
Mhm.
you know, and we can discuss. But for now, it's gonna be 10 companies,
Yep.
right? So yeah,
Yep. We're going to be
That's it.
listing them on the stock exchange, and the Hermits will
Yes.
be able to purchase stock of the companies,
Yes.
basically. And we'll get into
And-
the details of it a little bit
yeah.
later. If we tell you now, then you don't have to watch the video anymore. So,
exactly.
You know.
We're gonna tell you on step by step, but just know it's gonna be epic. And do we need to dig out that high actually?
Probably. Whatever.
We need space. It's gonna be here in the mountain. But the cool thing is we're actually gonna have a working economy that has different values for the stock and all. You know, it's gonna be real sweet.
It's gonna be sweet, man.
So-
Doc's gonna be. You're gonna be bringing some redstone genius to this.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I'm gonna be bringing some beautiful build action to this. And just to say right off the bat that we got my build team involved in this, and they gave us a really sweet design for our build. So thanks to all the guys who worked on that. It's gonna be really cool.
Yep.
And we're gonna be building it in the side of the mountain because Doc and I can't be bothered to make an entire building. So yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
We're smart.
honesty is the best policy. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
What?
So, Doc, you have collected some of the finest marble, Italian marble, known to man.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It was a quest. You can't believe it. But 7 stacks of fine Italian marble we got imported.
Yep.
Was not easy, you know, but we got it.
I mean,
And,
deadly, I would say, to collect all of this.
I still am surprised that I got out of it without dying. I came close once, fell in lava, but thankfully had a few ender pearls, you know.
You know, some people might say, Ren and Doc, why don't you just use white concrete? And, well, we are working on... You know, we're not working on some janky shack over here, Doc.
No, man.
You
But
know.
people wouldn't ask it. Our viewers have class.
That's
There must
right.
be some other people that don't watch us regularly or something. I don't know.
You know.
Random comments.
I mean, would Coca-Cola build a shack on Wall Street? Hell no.
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 No. No. It's all Wall Street. This is Manhattan here, right? Up here, this is the shopping area.
Yeah.
And it gets more and more posh with the highest level of poshness
Right
over
here.
here at the stock exchange. There
Yeah.
could be a bank maybe here. There could be office, you know, like
A fine jewelry dealer.
Yeah, embassies.
A Louis
embassies
Vuitton
maybe,
shop. Embassies.
or any other luxury brand.
Yeah. And
We're not getting paid by Louis. Don't worry, guys.
yes, other brands are available.
Hashtag no ad.
But yeah, we've excavated the hole in the mountain. It looks
Yes.
epic, by the way, I think.
Yeah,
And
there's something epic about a hole in the mountain, man.
yeah, and in this hole, we are going to be creating, well, something very similar to the New York Stock Exchange. As I mentioned,
Yes.
we've got a sweet design for it. We're going to be making it out of premium materials, Doc.
Yep.
And the main components of our stock exchange are going to be pretty simple. A place where hermits will be able to trade stock, and then each of the companies will get their own private vault.
Yes.
Luxury
Safety
vault, Doc.
Yes.
Luxury.
Yes. Where you put your payments. So we are not gonna. You always have control over your money, right?
Yeah.
You can put your payments of stock into the vault, and it's safe there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And also, every company gets their own life ticker, so to speak. We always know what value a certain company stock has. So we have it all worked out. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
So,
So-
how much quartz did you get? I
Oh,
got
jeez. Yeah, I got a
7
lot.
stacks and 40.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a smidge.
Bit less than I was hoping for, but
All right.
Well.
We'll make some blocks. Now,
Yeah.
this stock exchange build, Doc, is going to consist of a couple. Yeah, as I said, the place where the hermits can trade, a place where they can store. But of course, as you're involved, this isn't going to be some, you know, normal build. There's going to be some redstone up in this business. So
yeah, of course.
you're going to do the redstone.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the facade and the structural design. And together, my friend, we are going to create something magnificent. Oh, it's going to be amazing, dude.
You're such a good YouTuber, man. Dude, you're building up the hype, bro. I can learn a thing or two from you. Honestly.
Yeah. And of course, because we are such good YouTubers, you know, we want you guys to get the most out of this project. So, Doc, you're going to be doing the redstone in your episodes. I'm going to be doing the building in my episodes. And you guys should definitely catch both perspectives to get the full experience if you're a true ReNDoG fan.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
today is gonna be a bit of an introductory kind of episode, right? There will be segments of us together, but we definitely don't want to give you the same content, now for a few episodes. So make sure to really watch us both. We're gonna try to really make it interesting from both perspectives, and it should be fun. It should be a great project, and don't want to give away any spoilers, but in the end, it's gonna shift how Minecraft is gonna be played on the server here.
Things will never be the same again.
Never.
I mean, in a good way, of course.
Yes.
You know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna start working on the outside of the building over here, Doc. But inside, it's super important that we do a bit of layout here, right? Because, well, as the redstone aficionado of this project, you're very particular about where your red dust goes.
Yeah, well, I just don't want to build it again, That's the thing. We need to make sure the things I built, they're gonna stay there.
By the way, I forgot to give you some gifts, my dude. This is on behalf of Big Logs Incorporated. Some food for you.
I was about to ask, right?
I got you,
but
brother.
I was banking on you being a really, really good person, and here you go.
I got you, man.
Chicken for days, baby.
I'm the whale of your diamonds and of your food, Doc. What can I say? Not just a pretty face.
I love you, man. I love you.
So listen, we're going to have 10 companies on the stock exchange, right? Which means we're going to need 10 places for companies to trade. So a trade slot for each of the companies. And then we're going to need a vault. And each of the companies is going to have their own vault. So we're going to need 10 vaults also, right? And
10 volts and a vault door. Pretty epic 3x3 super cool vault door here where you can access stuff. And behind that is the vault where you put things, and also there's gonna be office buildings for us. There's gonna
we got a lot of things to do, but to work all of this out,
stop talking. We should stop talking and rather get working, man.
Okay. Jeez. All right. Jeez. The stop record. Where's the stop record button? There it is.
German efficiency, bro, man.
Big money bags, Doc.
Yeah, I brought my wallet.
Yeah. I'm broke.
How come? How come? Don't you make tons of diamonds with your log thing over there? Huh?
Reasons.
Okay.
But we're gonna need some shulker boxes, my dude.
All right.
Can we dig into the pockets of Big Daddy Doc for some shulker boxes?
So I pay for all of this. I see. So look, this is all the diamonds I have.
Is that it?
Yeah, 4 stacks. That's it.
Okay. Well, we can get 2 for 8. So
let's buy as many as we can. Is there some?
Yeah. We need at least 10 for Hermit Street, for the Hermit Street project.
Yeah, more later, but yeah. Okay, take out 10. Do you have free inventory by any chance?
I'll
pay.
Yes, I do. Hold on.
You want an ice cream?
2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, please, Daddy. Can I get an ice cream? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, that's 10.
10? Okay, that's 20. No, how much is it? 80 diamonds, man.
No.
Right?
No. Dude,
no.
It's 2 for 8.
Okay.
40
So what, how many did you get? 40, yeah. Okay.
Maths on camera, dude.
Man, this is
not good.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm good at math. I had A grade in school.
Yeah.
Nobody can take that away from me.
Listen, I'll tell you what, my dude. Like, we're gonna need quite a few chests for this build, so Big Logs Incorporated will give wood to the build. Okay? You give the diamonds. I mean, I'll give the wood.
Technically, this is our money, anyways.
Yeah.
I think since I'm not quite sure, but I think I went diamond mining only once during the season.
Yeah, because I've done most of the diamond mining for you.
Yes. Yeah. And dude, I think I sold another trident. Let's go. We need to check this.
Okay.
Dude, let's go. Okay, so if there is money in the trident thing now, you're not the only one that people call crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Let's see if the light is on. People were saying somebody bought. I should check. The light is on.
Oh,
man.
baby.
The light is on.
Yeah.
That means we had a trident sale.
Nice.
Oh my god. I'm excited now. No way.
Check with Captain Etho.
We could be rich. Who knows how much these people paid? Yes, dude.
Yeah.
3 stacks of diamond in one.
Nice.
So he was as I didn't want to say stupid, but foolish as you and also paid 3 stacks, by now people should have figured out it is not 3 stacks.
Okay.
I
well,
said it. It's under 2 stacks.
I've got a great place for us to spend those diamonds, Doc.
Yes.
As we're creating, this beautiful Wall Street build, it's going to need some beautiful stuff outside, right? But maybe we can splash some of that cash toward a master terraformer on this server.
Exactly. So, guys, if you think he overpaid now, I also think 3 stacks of diamonds is a hefty price, but it's kind of the gamble. And when Scar was at the machine, I could actually hear the excitement in his voice. He was really nervous. His voice was trembling when he put in the diamonds. And then when the trident came out, he was super happy. So technically, I got exactly what I want out of it. But okay, he gave us 3 stacks of diamonds. We're gonna, let's say, hire him as a landscaper here, and we're gonna pay him 1 stack of diamonds. Is that a good price, you think?
Probably. I don't know what his prices are, but we'll consult at some point.
Yeah, we'll start with 8 diamonds, and then we have leeway. Don't rat us out. Don't tell him we are willing to pay. Okay?
Yeah, seriously. So Doc,
seriously.
I've created a rib cage.
Yes.
Over here.
Oh yeah, let me. I haven't seen it yet.
It's
a little nether. Oh yes.
It doesn't look like much right now.
It does. It looks like a giant rib cage.
Yeah.
You found one of those fossils in the hill there, dude.
Yeah. But if anybody's been to Wall Street in New York or seen pictures of it, they'll kind of see what's happening. We've got the pillars in the middle, the nice big Italian marble pillars popping up. And I'm going to be working on that, trying to get that looking a little bit like, a little bit like the Hermit Street build. And then behind the rib cage, we got some things happening, kind of. We dug all the way out through the back.
Yeah. Sorry, Green. Your view is ruined. At the moment, there's a big hole here. So probably what will happen is, guys, the building will have a backside as well, or we will have to terraform the mountain back. We are not sure yet.
Yeah.
But
we'll
now
cross
I'm
that
thinking
bridge when we get
technically
there.
we could have dug away the whole mountain. We're just leaving the mountain here because we don't want to decorate the sides of the building.
No, we're super lazy.
That's kind of hilarious if you think about me. Let's be logical here. Let's dig away a whole mountain so we don't have to decorate a few walls.
It probably would have been easier just to decorate the walls.
Yeah. Do you have some wood on you by any chance, buddy?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Good. So, just a quick explanation what I'm doing back here while Ben is working on the facade. I'm going to set up our indicators. Here will be our, how do you call that actually, the life ticker?
Well, it's going to be like a trade station, right? It's going to show you the available stock for each company and how much that stock is worth. And each of the companies is going to have its own module. So we got like 10 modules here for each of the companies where you can trade their stock, basically, right?
So here you can buy and it will show the value. But more to that in a second.
Yeah.
I'd say I'll jump in a solo segment now and we build the redstone together.
Yeah.
And guys, if you're watching me right now, you go to Ren and check out his part where he finishes more of the facade.
And for me, I looked at the redstone that Doc has worked on. I don't know it hurts my brain. So go watch Doc make the redstone, okay?
For enjoyment, watch ReNDoG. For a headache, come watch me.
That works. My dudes, I'm having so much fun on the Hermitcraft server today, hanging out with my main man, Doc M77, working on this crazy stock exchange project here on the Hermitcraft server. Oh my goodness. You guys can see Doc ferreting away over there in the background. He's starting to set up some of the redstone. He's also going to be explaining in his episode exactly how the Hermitcraft stock exchange is going to work, so make sure you go check him out at the end of this episode. We, on the other hand, have got some serious work to do here, guys. We are going to be building the very front of our stock exchange building today. For that, we're going to need quite a lot of resources. So I have retained 4 stacks of diamonds over here that we didn't gamble away in the last episode. It's going to be super helpful. We got lots of stuff that we need to purchase to help us finish this off, and we're going to need a ridiculous amount of quartz. So we're going to have to head into the Nether today, do a little bit of quartz grinding. Oh, and some more really good news, guys. Check this out. Stress Monster 101, the glorious Stress, is back on the server after a little bit of an hiatus. She's in the middle of a live stream right now as a part of her comeback to the server. So guys, please do head over to Stress Monster's channel at the end of this video and at the end of Doc's video, of course, and go give Stress Monster a little bit of love, man. Really nice to see her back on the server. We have missed you, Stress. Really nice to see you back, and I can't wait to see what Stress gets up to on the server, man. She's made so many diamonds in her Ice Queen shop. She is loaded right now. She's got all the diamonds that she could ever need to get started here on the server again. So that's going to be pretty awesome. But yeah, we need a bunch of resources today, guys. We're going to be making a building that looks very much like the New York Stock Exchange building. I guess I'll throw a little something on the screen for you right now. A ping! And we are going to be creating this build based on a template that was designed by a couple of members of my build team. We're going to need a little bit of glass over here. 2 diamonds per stack. Okay, so let's pick up like 3 stacks of black glass is what we're going to need over here. So let's pick up a couple of those stacks. But yeah, a couple of my builders worked out a really sweet design for this. A big thanks to Scubason and Mipronk, who are builders from my fan community. Thank you guys for putting this together for Doc and I. Very, very helpful. They came up with a build that is better than what I or Doc could have made. So we're going to be using their design for this particular project. It's going to be sweet. And yeah, we need a bunch of quartz, we need a bunch of glass, and we also need some more concrete, some more white concrete. So I think we'll buy a little bit more here from Grian's shop. 1 diamond for 2 stacks. So let's get 1, 2, 3 stacks of gravel. There we go. Beautiful. And I think there's sand over here too. Yeah, so let's get 1, 2, 3 stacks of sand also. There we go. That's probably going to be enough white concrete, I guess, for the build. If not, we can just come back and buy over here. But yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. We're going to be doing this over a few episodes or so. This particular project's going to take us quite a while to get this particular stock exchange project up and running. There's quite a few components to it. I think Doc and I explained to you guys exactly what is going to be in this particular stock exchange, but we're so excited about the project. I'm not sure if we actually explained it properly, but basically in this stock exchange, Hermits will be able to trade the stock of each of the big companies on the Hermitcraft server, and they will have their own private vaults to store all of their goods in. I know there's a nether portal in here somewhere, or should I say store all of their diamonds and all of their stock in. So it's going to be quite an elaborate build. It's going to be a number of other little things that Doc and I are going to add into the build, which are going to be really, really sweet. But yeah, we're going to be doing this over a few episodes, 2 or 3 episodes, I guess, to get the stock exchange up and running. And it's going to be amazing when it's up and running, man. All of the businesses here on the Hermitcraft server are now going to have a tangible value, and Hermits will be able to sort of buy stocks in each other's businesses, is the sort of idea behind this particular project. But yeah, here we are in the Nether. We're going to have to spend a little bit of time in here, unfortunately. I don't have a bow with me right now, which is probably a mistake. But yeah, we need to get ourselves a little bit of quartz. I should probably get myself a bow before I do this. You know what, guys? We're professional Minecrafters, right? Let's do this properly. Let's get ourselves a bow, and then we can get going with some serious quartz grindage. I guess we're probably going to need at least, I don't know, 10 stacks of quartz, I would say, at the bare minimum. So it's going to be about an hour or so for us here in the Nether. And yeah, get yourself a beverage, get yourself a crunchy snack, man. Let's go plan this bad boy. Get some nether in the belly. It's been a pretty good mining session so far, guys. Only a couple of ghasts have bothered us in this little quartz collecting expedition. I'm at about 5 stacks of quartz now, or 4 stacks of quartz, and yeah, I'm going to try and get about 10 stacks in total. And I've just dug into sort of a fresh part of the nether here, pretty close to the Wither Skeleton farm, so we should be able to get all of the quartz that we're going to need for today's build in the next 20 minutes or so, unless something horrible goes wrong. I think we'll be okay, though. As long as I don't play like an idiot, we should be fine. For example, getting burnt by lava or losing resources in lava unnecessarily. That was exactly what I'm talking about. Let's make sure that that doesn't happen with the remainder of this quartz. But yeah, you know, quartz usually comes in nice giant stacks when you find them, so it's pretty easy to collect a bunch of this jazz, this fine Italian marble. Oh no, Okay, yep, that's what I'm talking about. I should probably not be recording, guys. I can't mine quartz and record at the same time. So, yeah, I'll keep the camera rolling in case something goes wrong, but I'm going to collect all the rest of the quartz off camera, okay? Okay, can we stop burning now, please? Sad face. Just when I thought I couldn't actually get worse at this game, guys, I go and die in the derpiest fashion possible, and I'm pretty sure we have lost some things here. We died right next to the lava, and as long as we haven't lost Tridog 77, I'm happy. Let's pick up everything that didn't get burned to a crisp, and let's check what we still have retained. Dogatello's dome, wings of the dog, the boots, the wings of the dog are still here, and there's Tridog 77. Okay, we actually didn't lose anything, I think, here, guys. We got super freaking lucky there. Wow, that could have cost us really, really badly. Well, blood, sweat, and tears are going into the production of the Hermitcraft Stock Exchange, guys. Let it not be said that ReNDoG did not risk everything for this project. Okay, I'm gonna do this off camera, guys, seriously. Cyberdog, I cannot tell a lie, man. That death tilted me a little bit. In today's episode, I have returned from the nether with about 7 stacks of nether quartz over here. Looks like Doc has finished his redstone over at the Hermit Stock Exchange. Very exciting. We've got a little bit of work left to do now for the rest of today, and that is setting up the front of the Hermit Stock Exchange building. And yeah, this should definitely be more than enough quartz for us to finish off today's build. We can also repair Pixcalibur with all of the XP coming out of this. But yeah, guys, we survived the nether. Beautiful. And now we can actually start working on the Hermit Stock Exchange build and catch up with Doc a little bit over here. He's been doing some good work on the redstone. So yeah, let's get all this quartz in the belly and let's start placing some freaking blocks, baby. Almost a shulker box of quartz over here, guys. But I've just noticed that there is, in fact, something missing in our inventory. We did actually lose something to the magma, and it was a shulker box full of sand and gravel that we bought from Grian for white concrete. Rip. Alright, my dudes, we are back in business, ready to roll, baby. Just produced myself a bunch of white concrete over at the concrete machine. Excellent. And we have picked ourselves up about a shulker box full of quartz over here. Brilliant stuff. Now, Doc's been working on the redstone. Wow, look at all that redstone in there. Oh man, kind of scary. Our job today is to finish this rib cage and turn it into something that looks pretty good. By the way, if you're wondering about all the sugarcane, well, Doc and I are growing some very expensive organic Italian paper over here, okay? And the stocks that we're going to be selling in the Hermit Stock Exchange can only be printed on the finest of papers. And we're not going to be printing stocks on any industrially produced paper. We're going to be mining every single stock sheet ourselves, organically produced over here. The paper gets mulched by a llama who's sitting over there in that boat, and that is the most expensive, most luxurious paper that stocks could be printed on in the world ever. So that's why there's sugarcane. We'd need a ridiculous amount of paper. It'll make sense if you watch Doc's episode, guys. But yeah, let's get down to some serious crafting over here, man. We have got a building to create, and the first thing that we need to do is start turning all of this beautiful quartz, this freshly mined Italian marble, into some quartz blocks over here, and then we can get cracking over here. Now, this particular build is going to be... It's kind of easy to make, I guess. It's not going to take us too long to do, but this front of the building is going to be made up of 3 bits. We're going to have the bottom bit, which is going to be the entrance into the Hermit Stock Exchange. We're going to have the pillars in the middle with some nice glass windows and stuff behind them, and then at the top, we're going to have like a really sweet-looking roof that's going to be in sort of a triangular shape. And I think I showed you guys the picture of the New York Stock Exchange. We're going to kind of be working a little bit on getting it to look as much like that as possible. And I guess to get going, we're probably going to need to do a little bit of terraforming over here. The idea is that we're going to probably raise all of this ground all the way up to this level or so. So we're going to raise all of this up, and that's going to give us a sort of flat level to work with at the entrance to the stock exchange here. But I guess what we could start working on together is a little bit of the entranceway at the very front of this thing. By the way, I have supplied the beacon for today's project. It's all the way at the top of the mountain. I have gone a little bit beacon crazy since we were last together. I've made myself a couple more beacons, and I think I've got 3 or 4 beacons now in my repertoire, which is actually really good because we need a beacon here. We need a beacon over at the Fairy Pirate Grotto. We need a beacon over at the Grand Central Station. And now we need a beacon over here at the Hermit Stock Exchange. So the more beacons we can get in the belly, the better. Now, I have made a sort of facade, I suppose, or a sort of foundation of what we're going to be doing over here. But I am going to need to change all of these pillars into, or all of these white concrete pillars into quartz pillars. Because basically what we're trying to achieve out here, guys, is a very expensive looking building. I want the building to look like it means business. It is made out of the most expensive materials. And of course, this is where a lot of money on the server is going to be exchanging hands, so to speak, right? So we need to make sure the traders here at the Hermitcraft Stock Exchange feel like they are trading in a premium building. Like every single time they come here, they are coming here for a premium trading experience. So the more expensive materials that we can use for this, the better. It does, of course, mean that we spend a lot of time in the nether collecting quartz and dying like a noob. But, you know, it's all worth it in the end. Heart rate has returned to normal, Cyberdog dogs, and finally we could get down to placing some blocks without worrying about burning in molten frickin' magma. Doc and I have been hard at work here for the last hour or so on the build, and Doc's been working on the interior and some of the redstone looking pretty sweet. We're starting to work on the outside, and I kicked things off by raising the front land by a couple of blocks over here. We're going to flatten this entire area here eventually, but yeah, we're going to start working on the entrance level of the stock exchange, and then we'll work on the middle bit, which is going to be where the windows are. But at the very bottom here, we're going to have some pretty sweet stuff. I think we'll probably have 3 or 4 doors that are sitting in the very center. That's going to take us into the stock exchange. And I want to try get a couple of balconies and stuff going for this build too. I want to get a lot of depth into this particular facade. I don't want it to be really flat. As we're working on a pretty square building over here, you need to make a good use of depth, right? To make sure that it doesn't look like just, I don't know, a sort of flat copy of the New York Stock Exchange building. So we're going to work with a whole bunch of different levels, a whole bunch of different heights, and that should come together with a really nice looking building that's going to look kind of sweet. Doc just standing there staring over what we are creating over here. Very, very good. But yeah, oops, that's not quartz. But yeah, I think we probably going to have to head into the nether again. I have given Doc about half of the quartz that I went to mine over there. Oh, Doc's going to go do some mining. Yeah, he's realized that we're sort of running dry on a little bit of quartz action over here. But yeah, first things first, guys, let's get the entrance part of the building done, and we can get those balconies in place and whatnot. And what the freak just happened there? I feel like I just teleported, man. So many hermits online right now. The lag is freaking real. But yeah, let me get this entranceway done, guys, and then we can start working a little bit on the middle bit. Then this build is going to start to come together real nice. Nice. I like what I see here, guys. The entrance to the Hermit Stock Exchange looking extremely corporate and very expensive with all of that marble and those beautiful dark oak wood doors with their golden handles. Very good. Next up, we get to work on the middle bit, and I've been having a look at the template that my build team made for me, and it looks like I might have messed this one up just a little bit. I thought that the actual pillars were a few blocks back from the front, but actually now that I look at it, I think the pillars for the facade are actually going to be in line with these pillars over here. So if we look down here, we can see that there is actually a pillar in between each of the doors, and very much like the New York Stock Exchange build, those pillars go all the way from the ground all the way up to the top of the building, and they're sort of one long pillar, I suppose, right? So I guess we're going to probably have to do exactly the same thing here. That's totally cool. Not a problem. At least we get all of these resources back over here, but the next pillar, I think, is going to go, or the next line of pillars anyway, is going to go over here instead of those 2 blocks back. So next up, I'm going to be finishing off the very center bit here of the stock exchange build, and then we get to work on the roof, which is going to be a little bit interesting. But yeah, super happy with how this is coming together, man. This is freaking beautiful. Slowly but surely, guys, this build be coming together something fierce. It's looking spicy, man. I've just managed to put in the black glass behind the pillars in the very center of the build. And yeah, looking very much like the New York Stock Exchange right now. Beautiful. I've added a little bit of a skirting up at the top there with some stairs. And we've got some really nice sort of legs on the pillars also. And yeah, now it's looking much better than when we had that sort of ribcage design going. I think it's actually come together really nicely. I've also added quite a bunch of sea lanterns into this build. We basically got sea lanterns at the 2 different balcony levels. So we got sea lanterns up here and then sea lanterns down over there. I don't know if you guys spotted that. Let's do one more fly over here so you can see. So there's sea lanterns down there at the bottom too. They sit just above the doors actually. So there's a really nice lighting effect as you come into the stock exchange. So that's pretty sweet. So next up, we are going to be finishing off the roof of this particular facade. Last thing that we need to do today. I know Doc is very keen for us to get this episode out to you guys. You can see what we're up to, and then we're going to carry on working on this evening. We're just going to grind away and get this build done as fast as possible, man. The sooner we can start trading on the stock exchange, the sooner we can start making some cash freaking money up in here, my dudes. Whew, it's going to be beautiful. But yeah, having a look at the template over here, I think what we're going to need to do, I've actually done this completely wrong. We're going to need a back wall of white concrete. So let's start with like this back wall over here. And I knew there was a reason why I built these all the way in the beginning of this episode. We started recording this morning at like 10 a.m. So Doc and I have been going at this like absolute beasts right now. But hey, we are the wolves of Hermit Street, am I right? No rest until the bling blangs are flowing in, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so this is going to be the roof section of the Hermit Stock Exchange. And the way that we're going to be doing this is kind of interesting. What we're going to try and do is create a little bit of a V shape, right? We want to try get that sort of old school Roman look going about it. So it's probably going to be a little something like this, I suppose. Or maybe we need to go a little bit like steeper than that, or maybe we'll need to use slabs for this. But yeah, we're going to have some sort of a triangular roof shape that's going to start on the 2 corners of the roof over here, and then it'll meet up at the top, and then we'll have a nice little bit of space inside here, and that's going to create like a really sweet looking effect, which the New York Stock Exchange building has. It has this sort of V-shaped roof over here. So I tell you what, guys, let me crank out a couple of these quartz slabs over here, see what I can do up there, and yeah, then we can get back together with Doc and show him the awesome work that we've done. Good news, my friends, it's taken 7 hours, but the ReNDoG has finished the facade of the Hermit Stock Exchange building. And in traditional Hermitcraft fashion, we have to do a bit of a flyby, don't we, to reveal the build? And are you guys ready for a little bit of this? It is looking so freaking amazing, man. It has been a fantastic day of crafting, and I think it has turned out real spicy. Look at that. Whew, baby. Absolutely beautiful. Let's land over here, have a quick look together at what we've managed to pull together. And look at that. It looks very much like the New York Stock Exchange, I must say. And most importantly, it looks like a very expensive place where a lot of expensive trades happen on a daily basis. And the sun is going down now too, which hopefully no one will sleep really quickly. We've got some really nice lighting effects going on here. But yeah, since we were last together, Doc and I have just finished working on the roof. We've added a beautiful little crown to the top of the building. We got that really beautiful V-shape Roman, Gregorian, I don't know what the word is. I'm so excited about this build, man. It's turned out so good. And yeah, we got some chiseled quartz in the back there also, just to create a little bit more texture into the build. Got this beautiful black glass behind the pillars, and those doors beckoning in the hermits to start trading here on Hermit Street. Woo! Beautiful.
Man, Ren, there's some weird smell coming off of you. It's like yellow, and you really smell. You did put in some work, right? You've been sweating, bro.
My dude, it has been a day. I mean, we've done a good, what, 6 hours? 6.5 hours on this grind? Oh, yeah. It's been good, though. It's been good. Yeah. How did you get on? You get on okay?
Oh, I'm done with what I wanted to do today.
Nice.
Nice. Made a lot of these redstone cells. They're working. Ren did the whole facade, so now we're gonna play you guys, your viewers. Right? Look at the shot we picked. Right? You see a little bit of Ren's facade in the back. You see a little bit of one of the pillars I made.
Yep.
So now if you're my viewer, you wonder, man, I so want to find out how the facade looks from the outside. And what are you going to do? You go now to ReNDoG's video,
Yep.
pause mine, and you go there, look at the facade, leave a like and leave a comment.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
And,
I command you to
yeah,
do that.
you guys watching me, you do the same for Doc. Doc, this is professional YouTubing 101, my dude.
Yeah.
Like, how good are we at YouTube, man? Wow, we're
Now,
good.
if you would only look at my camera, it would be really perfect. You're staring in the abyss, man. I've never realized that, dude. Look, I look at the camera like straight, you know, and for you,
I'm staring off into the distance, thinking about them ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So guys, I'd say we can call it for today.
Yep.
Next episode, I guess we're gonna continue here, right? Will we? Yeah, I think we plan to really push through and get this done.
Yeah.
You know, so trading can start. The sooner the better.
Yeah. Next up, we got to work on the, on the
vault.
My brain's given up.
Yeah. It's
On the vaults. That's it. On the vaults. We got to work on the vaults.
Yeah, we decided we're gonna put them in the basement here below us, right?
Yeah. We got lots to do, Doc, and we got to go get more quartz. So.
Quartz, I've been farming quartz for days. I had it.
Yeah.
All right. So we see you soon, guys, right?
Yeah. Sweet. Thanks for watching, dudes.
Bye.
See you later.